Let me see. All right, I think I've got it all. Mm-hmm. 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 Settings. Uh. Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. All right. Oh, good morning, TikTok. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to TikTok, always first in the building. TikTok is always first in the building. Please tap the screen and give yourself some likes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy Moon Day. I hope that this finds you well. I hope that this finds you well. So, this morning, I had not done a collective message in a while. So, I really felt like, okay, you know what? We got an eclipse this week and stuff's going on. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just go ahead and see what am I meant to say, what I'm meant to share, what I'm meant to teach this morning that's going to inspire, provide encouragement for the collective. So, hi, thank you so much for coming to my live. I am Ianifa Dania Faomi Shango. I am an Ifa priestess and spiritual awakening doula for the African American diaspora. And I like to just do lives here and there when I have a message to share or something's on my mind, or I just want to say hi. Today, I got something to say. So, for those who do not know, Ifa is, or Orisha practice is from the West African Yoruba culture, and Ifa is the name of the divination system. Hold on. And so what I did this morning was ask, what is the message that everyone needs to hear? And so um, the message that everyone needed this morning came from the Odu. So the Odu is the holy scripture from this tradition. So when we do divination, it tells us essentially what verse, what passage we need to look at. So this passage is called Ogbe Otura. And Ogbe Otura is we'll start with right to left. So Ogbe is the metaphysical concept of being on an open road. That means, thank God for the likes, open road means there's nothing in your way. You're in alignment. Everything's going, you're moving forward, you're progressing. You don't have to take any detours. You're just like, boom, you're open away. You're in alignment with your destiny. You're in alignment in your consciousness, your head and heart in alignment. So Ogbe, and then we have Otura. Otura is the metaphysical concept of mystic vision. It is as you're going along on your spiritual journey, you start to develop this great rising. You start to develop this deeper connection with your spiritual self, your spiritual team, whatever that needs to look like for you. My intention for this message, even though it's coming from Ifa, this is going to resonate with anyone it's meant to resonate with. It doesn't matter what your practice is. So with Ogbe, open road, and then we have mystic vision. So this is literally saying an open road leads to mystic vision. An open road leads to an awakening in your consciousness. And when I heard this, I was thinking about the third eye being open, the third eye being open and allowing you to see your truth, see what is true and right and aligned for you, allowing you to trust in your intuition and trust in your intuitive knowing and trust that you know which way you're supposed to go. You've been getting the hints, you've been getting the downloads, you've been receiving the message, you've been seeing the signs, the synchronicities, all of the things. You've been paying attention and you've been following the nudges. There's nothing standing in your way right now. If you feel blocked, it's you. If you feel blocked, it's you. This is a call to lean into your spiritual practice, whatever that is. Lean into your spiritual practice and trust in your inner knowing. That's funny because one of my Moon Day affirmations is I trust my intuition and I honor my inner knowing. This is a trust in yourself. This is a belief that, you know what? This wasn't a conference call, at least not with another physical person. This was, oh, okay, you know what? This is me, my divine court. We're all sitting here and they said, hey, you need to do dot, 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 dot. You need to do X, Y, Z. And you're like, well, I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't know why, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So you've been following the nudges, you've been following your intuition, you've been allowing yourself to be guided by spirit. So you're open road. And what this also talks about is, one of my affirmations is, I don't learn through calamity. I learn through ease. I learn through success. I learned through prosperity. See, a lot of times, because we come from certain traditions that tell us that God will only teach us through hardship, we begin to feel like unless it's hard, we can't have it. Unless we have upheaval in our life, we can't have ease in our life. And for some of us, you've already had enough upheaval. You've already had enough trauma. You've already had enough stress. This is now the time for you to call and align ease. And what that ease does, it reaffirms your faith. See, a lot of times, sometimes we're in a space where we feel like, I can't, I have to always, believe. And it's not that you shouldn't have faith during hardship, but your spiritual team is saying that because this is easy, it's reaffirming your connection to the divine. It is allowing you to say, my faith has not been misplaced. It is allowing you to say that my faith has not been misplaced. I have been doing the things. Some of you have been going through a conscious awakening. You've been breaking away from your Abrahamic traditions. Well, hello, squirrel. You've been breaking away from your Abrahamic traditions. And you're like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But you see that things are easing up for you. You see that things are getting lighter for you. You're feeling this love in yourself that you didn't have before. You have this connection with the source that you didn't have before. But there was still probably a question like, am I on the right path? And so for a lot of us that have been going through this journey, who have had to ask those questions, who have had to have the hard conversations with ourselves to say, what did we do all this long time? That's okay. All that long time brought you to this place. And so now you're in a space where the road is open, limitless possibilities. Which way you want to go? You want to go left or right? The road's open. Where are you going? Where is it that what do you desire? What do you truly like? What does your heart and soul truly desire? Not simply what ego needs in the physical sense, but what do you truly desire overarching in your life? What does your life experience need to look like? What does your story need to look like? How would you like that to unfold? And as you're open to the possibilities of how it's going to unfold and how it's going to manifest, your spiritual self is like, hey, you know what? We got this. You know what? We got this. You know what? I am on this path and it feels right to me. And I'm going to trust it. Nobody else has to get it. But the more I stay on this path, the closer I get to God. The more I stay on this path, the closer I get to who God is for me. Hi, good morning. The more I stay on this path, the more I build a deeper relationship to who God is to me. Not who God is in a book that was written by some colonizers that wanted to see my ancestors be small and diminished, but who is God to me? When I put everything aside, if no one told me who God was, who would God be to me? Do I even know what that is? And as I go on this journey to figure out what that is, I become closer and closer to accepting and seeing it clearly with that mystic vision coming through. So this Odu, because at this moment right now, I'm simply channeling. Like at this point, I haven't even got to what the actual Odu says. I'm just channeling. It's just me and the divine having a chat. One moment. Because we got to hydrate. So when I looked it up and I said, okay, well, what is this Odu saying besides what I'm channeling in this moment? It says an open road leads to mystic vision. Make sure that you remember that your hard work will pay off. Your hard work really is going to lead to your success. So don't feel like you've been doing this thing and there are things in your way. If you feel like it's moving slowly, it's okay. It's okay. Your hard work is paying off and it is going to make you successful. Do not stop. Keep going. Do not stop. Keep going. See, with Ogbe Otura, that Otura part is important because your spiritual connection, your connection to source, your connection to the divine is what allows you to move to the next principle, which is Irete, which is perseverance, which is I'm going to keep coming, which is I'm going to keep going. Is I'm going to keep pushing forward because I can see, because I know what the divine has for me. I can see it. I know my road is open. So it allows me to keep going. It allows me to keep pushing forward. It allows me to keep persevering through whatever it is because ain't nothing in my way. Ain't no reason for me to stop. I can't. I don't know which one of y'all is my age and MC Hammer pulling through my hair, but I cannot quit because I am currently too legit. That is what your spiritual team is saying about you. So for those of you who feel like aligned, feel called to pay attention to this, all energy, how you, including the colors that you wear, has a vibration. Because you are in a space right now for allowing yourself to be open, you need to wear light colors because they will keep you open. Dark colors protect you. They set up a wall and boundaries where your light colors allow you to be open. Wear more light colors. Wear more light colors. And that's coming through. So for my Orisha practitioners, this Odu, Obatala, and Ishu are prominent in this Odu. So Obatala is the Orisha that you find in the mountaintop, on the cool snow-capped mountain. So you think about a cool snow-cap. The snow-cap is like the head of the mountain. So we think about coolness, calmness, tranquility, peace. This is easy. I can do this. I don't need no anxiety. I don't need no stress. These things do not have to come around to teach me that I am blessed. These things don't have to come around to teach me that I am worthy. I am worthy, period. I'm worthy in my happiness. I'm worthy in my joy. I'm worthy in my harmony. I'm worthy in my peace. Obatala is bringing peace, inner peace, Suru, to help us. Issue is like, okay, the door is open. Like the door is not closed. It's closed to adversity. It's closed to strife. But your blessing, your ide, your prosperity, your abundance, the door is open. Are you going to come through? The door is open. Opportunity is knocking. Are you going to open it? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to the opportunities? Even when you're like, I don't know why I want to do that. Here's a story. So yesterday, I grabbed some Popeyes, or at least attempted to. Ordered it online, purposely went late because, if you know, you know. And got there and it wasn't ready. When I went into the establishment, most people know if you go in there, they look like me. Regardless of gender, they're melanated. They're melanated. And as someone who used to be an assistant manager in a restaurant, when I walk into one and I see a bunch of people faces that look like mine, my heart is desiring the best possible service experience because they look like me. Because they look like me and I understand what others say about us. So I need us to give me the best possible experience because I don't want to think like them. I don't want to think like them. And I don't know what was going on with the energy, but before I even saw a single soul, it was like, something's up with the energy. And not going into too far into, but there was something, the energy was off. The energy was off, thus the service was off. And it's amazing how you can be the one to shift the energy. See, you don't have to absorb the energy of the space. You can be the one that alchemizes and transmute that energy into something else. So when I got there, even though I was standing there and I had came a whole hour late and I didn't see anybody asking me who I was or anything, the assistant manager who I see sometimes looked up and he had a straight face, looked at me and immediately smiled. His whole energy lit up. He lit up like a candle. And I was like, hi. So he comes up and he's trying to get everybody organized. And he says, and I tell him, I'm like, I ordered my food an hour ago. And he's like, what did you order? So I tell him my order. What's dope is that he looked at what I ordered. He's like, can you try this one? Because that one, you don't want that. You want this. I respect that. I took what he told me. But there was this feeling, there was one, two, three, four Black women standing at that counter, all doing various duties, but there was four sisters standing at the counter. And as I was leaving, I saw a couple, and their face was expectedly, but I smiled at them. And then their energy lit up. I was like, hey, because I'm Southern and that's what I do. That's my Southern trait. I don't have a lot of Southern traits, but I speak to everybody and I smile. That's my Southern trait. And so they lit up. And as I'm driving, I felt myself get sad. It was this overwhelming sadness. Like, why do y'all have to give them more ammunition? As if they don't already feel. Why do you fuel that fire? Why can't you cool it down? And so I'm riding and I'm talking to my mom when I pick her up, and I'm just like upset. I am, I'm like viscerally upset, and I'm like, I know I'm not. Like, why do I feel like I want to cry? And the ancestors are like, it shouldn't be that way. See, you don't have to love a job just to be a decent human. The energy in the place was effed up. And so I was just like, I just want to support them in some way. I'm like, I wonder if I offered to come and do a guided meditation and an energy cleanse twice a month on Sundays before they open, would they let me? See, a lot of times, because I've been a manager, a lot of times we started, let's talk about weeds. We want to take the top of the weed off. I'm cutting the grass, the weed gets cut off. We're like, okay, everything's all good. Boom, it's gone. We didn't uproot nothing. So you can like go through and try to change strategies and do all of these things. But first off, if the energy in your facility is jacked, you are always going to have this issue because the energy in your building is jacked. I want to come through there with sage, incense, sound bowls, and all manner of cleansing Florida water, all the things to cleanse their space. So I decided to write them a letter. I decided to write them a letter and tell them, I'm not challenge your ability to lead, but you are Black leaders with Black employees, and I need you to have that Black conversation. And sadly, we have to have it. We have to have the conversation that says we don't get the luxury to just not be. And if their energy needs assistance, I'm telling you, I'm offering my assistance to you. See, I'm not going to come in here as a former restaurant manager and try to tell you how to run your store. I'm not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, if you still don't fix the energetic vibration of your location, you're still going to have this issue. This needs to be fixed from the root. This needs to be fixed from the root. And I'm telling you, I'm willing to help. I'm telling you, I'm willing to help you. I have no idea why I have that desire to do that. I don't know what that's going to mean. I don't know what it's going to lead to. All I know is I can't come in another space with Black faces that look like me and their energy feels like that. I just can't. If they say no, fine. I have done my due diligence. I have done what Spirit called me to do. Offer it. They're either going to say yes or no. This is what an open road leading to mystic vision looks like. This is what that looks like. It looks like I don't know why Spirit's calling me to do this. I have no idea why God put this on my heart. I don't know what she is expecting of me or what she's expecting of me to do in this situation. What power do I hold when I know what my spiritual authority is? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to follow the nudge. It took me time to write a letter, not an email. It's going in their hand. I'm going to drive by when I leave the house later. I'm going to put it in their hand. And for anyone that's not one of my God siblings that's never seen me channel, I'm good. I'm just channeling, and my physical body got to do something. I promise you, I'm good. The other thing in this Odu is Success comes as you're building longevity success. Ashe, you're bringing longevity success with this Odu. This isn't just success you have while you're younger. You become more and more successful as you get older. So for my sisters and brothers and counterparts who are in their 40s like I am, who, especially if you are like all of a sudden you're like seeing your the kids around you younger being awake already, but you're just coming to this and you're over 30 or over 40. I'm telling you, you are at the right time. Let me encourage you that you are exactly in your divine timing. I had to allow ego to, I had to address the shadow of feeling behind. And this Odu is saying you will not be behind. You're going to keep progressively becoming more successful. This is progressively building longevity. This is building stability. See, when you're watching everybody and they're shooting up like a rocket and you're like, why not me? You are building success that is going to last generations. You will see the wealth that you desire. See the wealth that you desire in your lifetime. This Odu comes with long life. Then you will see the wealth that you desire in your lifetime and watch your lineage flourish. I'm not trying to secure a bag just because I want to get my nails done. I do. Ashe, want to get my nails done. I do want the pedicures, but I am, at least temporarily, we call the spouse out, calling the spouse to us, at least temporarily, a single mother of two children with special needs that require therapy, that require me to drive all the way across town to ensure it. I need to ensure that all of their support, I can pay for it. I need to ensure that everything they need I can pay for. I want them to see their mother go after all of her dreams and passions and hopes and desires and know that I can take care of my life and them doing what I love. Ooh. I don't know what future baby that was, but okay. um, I'm going to show them that mommy likes to do poetry. And she wants to do poetry that's spiritual, romantic, and sexy. And she gonna do that and gets paid. So I self-published books to show so that they can see their mother doing those things. That my age, I'm just on a different, that's what level I'm on. You have no idea how old my soul is. I'm just in this particular incarnation. I'm on level 44. I'm on level 44 in this incarnation. I'm doing the side quests. I'm on the side quests. I'm doing the side missions. I see the crack in the wall and I hit the wall because I know there's some treasure in there. My age is just simply what level I'm on. And I'm in my angel number year. So I'm just like, okay, what are we going to do this year? As you become successful, this Odu reminds you to remember the ones that supported you along the way. So for my folks that are my age and older, if you are going through a conscious and awakening right now, have been going through a conscious awakening right now, and you're like, I need an elder. But every time you run across somebody, that elder seems to be younger, their soul might be older than yours. Allow them to help you if you feel called to this energy. Allow them to support you when you feel called to this energy. Allow them to guide you towards your spiritual gifts that you didn't get a chance to play with in your 20s. Go ahead and be the high priestess in your 40s and 50s and 60s. Go ahead and be that. Go ahead and be the God and the goddess that you did not realize that you were when you were younger. It is your time to realize it now. It is your time to go ahead and stand in that now. Look yourself in the mirror and remind yourself that when you were a little kid, you knew where you were the most high. Trauma, doubt, all of those things clouded. You didn't forget it. It was just clouded. You didn't forget it. And you were never, ever, 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 ever broken. You just weren't illuminated completely. There were aspects of yourself you couldn't see, so you couldn't address it. There were aspects of yourself you couldn't see, so you couldn't address it. You couldn't tap into it. You couldn't mold it. You couldn't shape it. You couldn't do anything with it. Your journey in your life is not about looking for where you're broken, because you have never been broken. You've never been broken. You might have broken a bone. You might have done that, but you've never been broken in your essence. Just maybe not as fully lit up. It is your time to shine your light. There is nothing standing in your way. Your spiritual team is like, you see us, even if you don't physically see us, you see us moving. You see the signs. You see the synchronicities. You know something's going on. You feel that tingle in your body when you get ready to do something and you're like, why do I even want to do this? Do it anyway. Do it anyway. And when fear comes hold of you, I want to remind you that fear and danger don't feel the same. Fear and danger do not feel the same. Danger is like the person who could not drive, that didn't know where they was going, and decided to swing out and then swing left to turn in a little behind car, like they're driving a big old, Cadillac. And me feeling like, oh Lord, it's me and the kids in the car. Brakes, please work, so I don't hit this numbskull. That's danger. That's danger. That's danger. They should have felt danger, because if they had caused me to have an accident with my kids in the car, it was not going to be a good look. That's danger. Fear is, last year, looking at our local Juneteenth website, and my intuition saying sign up to do poetry, and my ego saying, what is you talking about? You want us to get on stage in front of people and do what now? Oh no. Oh no. What if they don't like it? What if I get tongue tied? I haven't ever been able to memorize any poem I've ever written, because for people who, and to give it in context in a way that people will understand, I don't use this word because I never feel like I am this way, but just in a sake of conversation so you get it, I'm almost always in possession when I write a poem. Almost always. I am a channeled poet. I am regularly channeling poetry. What you want to know, honey bunny? I think there is one going to okay, well, you and Amari go play. Thanks. So I don't remember my poems. I don't remember them. Even some of them I went to go read, I'm like, yo, I wrote that? I don't remember them. So I'm looking at all these poets that can know and recite everything they've written by. So why should I be on the stage with them? I did it anyway. And didn't know what poem I was going to do until 5 minutes before time for me to get on that stage. Fear versus danger. They're not the same. They're not the same. So don't allow fear to stop you because you're mistaking it for danger. Know the difference. This also calling this Odu to respect women, womb holders. And it's interesting because once again, this morning when I was writing affirmations for today, I wrote that my feminine energy helps me create and experience abundance. The mothers, this is the second day. I did collective readings yesterday. I did one for Facebook and one for TikTok, and both readings the mothers showed up. The mother energy is around to support, to protect us, to help us provide for ourselves and our family and our lineage. Please give honor and reverence to the mothers of your lineage, to the mothers in your life, to the mother within you. And having a mother within you is not solely about you having a womb. It is not solely about you having a womb. It is about your ability to nurture. Is it about your ability to tap into your intuition? It's about your ability to attract that which you desire. Regardless of your gender, if you are disconnected from feminine energy, that means you are disconnected from the energy of receptivity, your ability to attract, your ability to receive, your ability to say, I deserve this. I am worthy of this. If this is mine to have. Regardless of how you identify, your feminine energy has nothing to do with the way you dress. It has nothing to do with a pronoun. It has everything to do with your energetic vibration. It has everything to do with your energetic vibration. Whether you are a womb holder, identify as a woman, or any, that's gender. Feminine energy is not, leave it alone. Is not, it's not a look. You can dress girly, but you can't dress feminine. I'm gonna need us to separate those. I'm gonna need those to separate those, because if I'm in my tank top, basketball shorts, and Nikes, please know I'm still dripping in feminine energy. So much of it. Like, I deserve the free snacks. Did you say you wanted to pay for my food? By all means, feel free to do so, because I am open to receiving the free bills. I haven't had breakfast, y'all. Sorry for all the food references. I haven't eaten yet. Sorry, I can't channel like this on a full stomach. I got to do it empty. But you have to be open to receive. And if I have any of my brothers in here watching, enjoying, and reveling in this, I need you to understand, if we are not against you, like, I need you to feel it in your being. We are not against you. We are in this together. We are in this together. And you have to be strong enough to be both in your masculine and your feminine, just like we are. Just like we are. For anyone that feels like, okay, the success of women, blah, 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 we're supposed to be abundant. Everyone has feminine energy, but it's true that womb holders have a literal portion of their body that is nothing but concentrated feminine energy. That's this area is nothing but a concentration of feminine energy. And the fact that we're born with an organ that it encases, it's a calabash. It's a cosmic, limitless potential just hanging out in our physical body. Just hanging out there. We've got a literal portal between the source and earth in our vessel. And because abundance is an energy, anything that is an energy, meaning it's intangible, you can't touch it. Anything that you can't feel, you can't touch it, you can only sense it, is the realm of the feminine. Everything. Money, the physical currency, that is masculine. But the actual energy to attract it is feminine. If you are disconnected from your feminine, you will not have the wealth. You will not have prosperity. You have to be able to swing your pendulum into the feminine realm so that you can tap into the ideas, the inspiration, the creativity, the receptivity to get the downloads, to know how you're supposed to swing into the masculine, act, and take initiative to get the money. See, womb holders lately are learning how to do this. And I won't lie, there may be some that's stuck here and they want to act, but don't get it twisted. That feminine energy is operating because that's why they're continuing to grow more businesses. That's grow more businesses. Have a good day. Thanks for joining. They're continuing to grow more businesses. They're growing more wealth. And I'm not growing wealth because they don't feel like they need a man. They're growing wealth because that's our birthright. It is our birthright as womb holders to be wealthy. We're supposed to be. We are supposed to be wealthy. If we were uncolonized, then the brothers will be going and hunting and gathering and getting all the things, bringing them home to us to take to the market and make the money. Bringing them to us, us to take to the market to make the money. Us to go to the market to take the money. They're not going to the market. Anytime you see a video, the majority of the marketplace is who? They are aligning to the energy they're supposed to have. It's not that you're not supposed to have it, but they are absolutely supposed to have it. They're supposed to have it. Just some of them need to realize that sometimes you don't have to burn the midnight oil to get it. And men need to realize that too. You are more than just the ability to go and get a check. This is why I always say, I don't want a man, I want a God. How dare you? No. I want a man that knows he is God. Because God took a whole break. I'm creating universes, timelines, multiple dimensions, planets, creatures. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to chill. But you, brother, feel like you can't take a break. You can't rest in your feminine and relax and not realize that you can actually put yourself in a position to make money doing absolutely nothing. I need you to balance your energies. Because we're not against you. And any of y'all who are feeling like you got new ventures, new ideas, new projects, new businesses, go for it. This Odu says this is a good time. This is really good energy to go forth and create those things that you've been mulling these ideas in your head. Create those things, start those ventures, whatever the case may be. If you are working for someone, but you have an idea for a new initiative or project, something's going to make a process, make things better, then say something, say it with your whole chest. Say something, now's the time. And you say something, because this is also the time to do it solo dolo. We're in Aries season, the sign of I am. Aries is like, yeah, I got this. Libra is like, y'all want to do this with people. We're in Aries season. This is a time of, I got this. You know, you want to help behind the scenes? Yeah, but I'm the leader and I got this. I got this. So that is, y'all, like, real talk. Here's your inspired action, because every time I do a collective reading, I always do an inspired action because I want y'all to be in a space where you're taking action on this. So if you didn't catch it from the beginning, the Odu was Ogbe Otuda, open road leads to mystic vision. Today, if you have an opportunity, sit 5 minutes to whatever you can get. Sit for a few minutes and listen. Listen, your connection to the divine is wide open. There is nothing blocking you from your connection with spirit but you. Sit with yourself. You don't have to look for anything outside of you. Sit with you. You are an emanation of God in a human vessel. Sit with you. What do you want? What do you need? What do you desire? As the Most High in a human form, what do you want to experience? Where do you want to have fun? Where do you want to have joy? What do you want to have like sensuality in your life? What do you want to see beautiful things? And just write. And just simply just write. Just, okay, I'm going to do this. Write. Write. Get it out of your head and onto paper. That's step one of getting it from your spiritual bank account into your physical reality. Get it out of your head and onto the paper. Right. Because your road is open. And allow yourself to align with ease. Because what ends up happening is you see your manifestations coming forward, you are like, yo, because you already believed in the trauma. You already had faith in the hardship. You already had faith there. So there's no more, you don't have anything else to prove. You've already proven that when times are rough, you can have faith. So now it's time for you to enjoy the connection. I'll answer. I'll call them back. It's now for you to understand it's okay to have that connection while you're successful. So here's some affirmations, because I wrote affirmations for ease, and that's what I'm going to leave y'all with, because I got to return a phone call. So here's some affirmations. Calamity does not define my humanity. I need y'all to enjoy that one. Calamity does not define my humanity. Strife is not life. Bliss is, love is, joy is, alignment is. This is easy. I know what I must do. I am not afraid of God. I do not fear the Most High, for we are one. Why would I fear me? Taking time off is my God-given right. Even the Creator took breaks when creating. I celebrate my journey along the way, and it is good. And I do not look outside myself for the essence of what is within me. I hope that this nourished y'all today. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did not catch the whole divination from the very beginning, by all means, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'll be uploaded there, or go follow me on Facebook. It'll be uploaded there. But thank you so much again for watching. I hope y'all have a beautiful moon day. Check out my moon day affirmations if you need some more. And I hope y'all have a great day. Take care. Give that back to Amari. Give that back to him. That's what we're not doing that today.